What's up, y'all? It's your girls, KD
and KB,
and you're checking in the Hot Take Hotel,
where the tea is always hot and your bed is always made.
Hope you enjoy your stay. Hey,
Hello, friend.
how's it going?
It's cool. This week is gonna be pretty crazy.
Yeah.
My son is out of school all week this week, and
A part of me wants to say like, "Oh, I'm come see y'all," but then a part of me is also like, "I don't know if I'm gonna do that."
don't come. Oh my god! And I'm still working from home too, so like I'm trying to maneuver. Which is the working from home in him is not the hard part. It's just making sure my mom guilt. Like I don't want him to feel like he's bored in the house. That makes sense. I know that's totally on me.
Kids need to be bored.
Yeah. But like to a certain extent, like I don't want him to be in the house all week. So like I have planned out different things we'll do this week, but like the thought of it stressed me out. Like tomorrow he has a play date at the pool, which is fun. And then Tuesday we're gonna go to this dino safari in another town. They have like this big dino thing I'll take him to. And then Wednesday we'll rest. And then Thursday we'll probably go to Splish Splash. I know.
That's a lot.
And honestly, Friday I'm taking him right back to my mother's house.
I know that's right.
Shipping
those
him right back
weekend
to my
breaks.
mother's house. Oh my God, I need a weekend break. It sounds so crazy, but I went about a month and a half straight with no breaks. And like I didn't really feel it until I had a break and I was like I forgot what it felt like to not like wake up in the morning and run to the kitchen or like wake up in the morning to like, mommy. Like, yeah.
That's the thing that terrifies me.
Be terrified.
As someone who, like, we don't have like a lot of family. Well, we don't really have family here at all, really. And so I'm just always like, once we do it, it's
you have to
done.
Do it.
Like it's like we are 90% just stuck. You know?
Yeah.
Like I don't think that we are gonna have like a ton of breaks on the weekends or like there's not gonna be somewhere we just dropping our kid off to be like,
I'm gonna come pick him up in a few days. Yeah, I agree.
Right. So we're gonna check in. Yeah, I'm checking in. So actually, I'm kind of excited about the topic today because you know it's about social media and you know how I feel about the socials of it all.
Yes, we do.
Honestly, I found out quite a few stories, but we'll see which ones I want to read.
Okay.
This one's coming from r/AITAH. Am I the asshole for threatening to sue a mommy influencer? That's the title.
Wow, okay. You are not, because I'm going to be wilding. Go ahead.
Me, 39 female, and my husband, 44 male, are currently looking for a new home after outgrowing our current starter home. We live in a suburb of a major metropolitan area. I'm an architect and he's an attorney. Ideally, we're looking for a home that has some good bones that we can renovate to our taste since I'm an architect and we have friends who work in the trades. Long story short, we toured a house 2 weeks ago that I thought may be a good fit. There was a lot that needed to be changed and updated, but for the price listed, I thought it would be something we wanted to pursue.
Okay.
Flash forward about 4 days, and I get a text from one of my friends asking if I'd seen this, with a link to an Instagram reel from a local mommy influencer, 35 female. I click on it, and it's a security camera video of my husband and I walking through the home on a tour with our realtor. She's taken all the clips where I was talking about things that I didn't like and that I would change and splice it up so it looks like I'm being highly critical of her home.
Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Okay.
The rest of the video is her saying she would never sell to us because we are mean and nasty people. Our faces are clearly visible in the videos, I might add. My husband drafted a cease and desist letter yesterday threatening legal action unless she removes the videos, and she's now blasting us all over town to Kingdom Come with her little army of mommy trolls on my husband's law firm's social media accounts and my firm's webpage.
Oh.
She hasn't taken down the video yet, and we are fully prepared to take her to court if she doesn't. My realtor is extremely embarrassed and says that the other realtor is embarrassed as well. Needless to say, we are not pursuing her home anymore and taking a pause while we deal with this. 2 of our friends said we should have just tried to ride it out and let it pass because this type of thing always does. But I just could not let her do this. Am I the asshole?
No, that's wild. Oh my God, no. You know?
And this is my thing.
Yeah, no, like, you can't do that.
People have just lost the plot when it comes to how they interact as human beings because I feel like so much of our interaction with people comes from social media,
Mm.
that we think that social media is how you are supposed to behave in the real world. And it's like someone touring your home and saying what they would change about it. Girl, you selling the home.
Yeah, so
like
it's anybody who buys a house is going to change things based on what they want. So nobody's going to buy your house perfectly, right? Period. Second to that, even if they said bad things about your house, you don't have the consent to take that to the internet. That's just something you can make and pass to your friends, but you don't have the consent to do that.
That's the take. People have to learn what conversations are for you and your friends, and what conversations are for social media.
Yeah.
And 9 times out of 10, most conversations are not for social media.
Yeah.
But just have that conversation with your friend. Like everything doesn't
crazy.
need to be on social media, and you can't always be trying to like attack somebody's character just because they have a different opinion than you, or like they said something that you don't like. Like, who gives a fuck? People feel like they're supposed to be comfortable all the time.
Yeah.
You can be uncomfortable. Like, you're not meant to be comfortable all the time. These people are touring a home. They ain't said nothing to you.
You don't even know them.
There.
They're touring the house. They're not touring you. Like, they don't know. They didn't go to the house saying like, this is X, Y, and Z's house and I'm going to give a opinion on it. No, they didn't tour that. They toured it because they said, oh, this has potential to be what we want it to be like. It's given very much to entitlement. It's too much entitlement.
Also a hot take that you probably don't agree with. But I just think it's also weird that when people be having all these cameras up in their house, like, what the fuck are y'all doing, big brother? Like, learn to just live your life. Why are there cameras in every corner of your house?
I feel like I do agree with you.
What the fuck is that?
The only thing I would say is her as a mommy influencer, I'm sure those cameras are there probably for her job kind of concepts. I do agree. I think that sometimes when you have kids, cameras in the house, but based on how big the house does make your life a little bit easier. If you have a camera in the living room and you leave the kid in the living room, but you want to go upstairs to get dressed or something, it does help that you can look at them. So I'm not too opposed to that. Because no lie, having kids, you have to keep your eye on the motherfuckers at 24/7. Like, when they get silent is when you need to be worried. So I feel like a camera does help loosen the blow a little bit.
But get your ass up and go see what your kid doing.
But no, for example, if we are trying to get up and get ready to go somewhere or something, and I need to get ready by myself I just need to get ready. I'm gonna put you in front of the TV for about 25, 30 minutes so I can get myself together. I can't take you to the bathroom with me because then I'm never gonna get ready. You know what I mean? So yeah, there's points and points to it. I'm not upset with that. Yeah, I'm more upset that she recorded them on without consent.
Yeah.
Put it together, put it on social media, and then had her friends or the trolls, I guess you want to say, then attack them. I think that's where the line gets drawn. Now they're on his lawyer, on his job something like that. It's funny.
And saying what? That he didn't like your house?
Yeah, like it just sounds stupid. It's crazy enough that this another mommy influencer I follow. She was with her husband, and he is a firefighter in another state, and they broke up. And again, there's always two sides to a story. Like, she's saying that she's saying there was abuse, and I'm sure there could have been abuse, but there's always just two sides of what things are. But without being even crazier, her followers have now found his firehouse's Instagram, and they're like on his comments, like berating him, like going crazy. And thank God it's a government job, so he can't. I'm sure he can't get fired or something. But they're going hard, like, and they're making think pieces based on her. Like, it is crazy. I feel like the world of social gets too muggy. Like,
and in that same voice, she took clips, spliced them up to tell a story that she wanted to tell, and then put it out there.
Yeah.
People on social media have to understand that this is all fucking make-believe. Like, people can make up and do whatever they want. No one is living their entire 100% like full life on social media. And you are able to tell whatever story you want to tell on there. And I just think people are not smart enough to actually have social media.
I agree with that. Or people just don't know when they should turn it off. Like, people don't know there's an off button. Like, I think what's funny, Keke Palmer, she's making a video the other day, and she was like, she hates when she posts something online and people come underneath it and they'll be like, ew, ugly, ugly. And it's the same thing. Like, send that thing to your friends.
Facts.
Like, don't bring that to my page. Like, if you feel away, you can feel away. But she said, share that to your friend group and say, it's a no for me. She goes, I do that with my friends. Why do people feel the necessary need to do that with me?
Yes,
it's the same
that
thing.
you can like have as many opinions about things as you want, and you have to like voice them. Like you're free to voice them. Like no,
Yeah, I
shut
agree
the
with
fuck
that.
up.
Yeah. Also, too, though, I will say, as somebody who's on social media, I feel like it also is people wanting social interaction. Like some people are mad lonely, and when people get likes and comments and stuff, that really heightens them to be like, oh, I have friends, and they don't even know these people from a hole in the wall. So it's a deeper conversation where people are lonely and they're using this to tap into it or tap out of it.
But work on your social skills and get your ass outside.
That's not taught. That's not taught.
Most things aren't taught. We always have to go figure them out. Like
but when you have another choice to not do it, it's like the concept of like kids going out and playing versus staying in the house and watching TV or being on the social. It's like the kids ain't going outside because they're not being forced to go outside,
facts.
and they don't need to go outside because outside is in the palm of their hand.
Yeah.
So for lack of better terms.
Yeah. Okay. Comments. Not the asshole. Show no mercy. People like her continue to do things like that because nobody ever follows through and nails her ass to the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Secretly recording you could be enough on its own to cause her some major trouble.
Another thing though is social media laws. It only depends if there's a law that oversees it. I don't know if social media is, I don't know about today, but social media is still fairly new where like it's so evolving that the laws don't match up with reality. So if there's no law in her state that says this can't happen, because again, it's a security camera. It's not like a reality camera. There's a chance that she probably could get away with it.
Yeah. Not the asshole. Get her. Take her down. Go after this toxic bullshit with as much ferocity as you want.
Yeah, she should have put her at in the fucking story.
Someone said 100% agree. I can't stand this kind of person manufacturing drama for internet clout.
Yeah.
I think she should.
I think she sue her ass to the bone. Will she win? Maybe not. Honestly,
but it's probably not going to take much because her husband already an attorney.
Yeah, and honestly, hot take, like she could just break her down to be broke because she probably would just tap out and try to pay her out because she can't afford for the lawyer fees back to back to back to back.
Yeah,
but I mean, hit her where it hurts in the pocket.
Like I like you got some damn sense.
Yeah,
like what be wrong with people?
Yeah. Recording me is one thing, but posting it and editing up to make it sound like I'm being negative is even another. And another thing is too, I'm not insulting you. I'm not insulting anybody. I'm just saying this house is not for me. Yeah. That sucks. Hi, here's a brief intermission brought to you by the Hot Take Hotel podcast.
Hey guys, thank you for all of the love and support. It has been really great, but we just need one more thing.
Please like, subscribe, comment. We need your feedback. If you're really loving a piece of the show, let us know. If you think we're crazy, let us know. Your feedback helps us make the episodes better.
Yes, and get in the comments. Like, if it's a hot take that you didn't agree with, put it in the comments on Spotify, on YouTube, across all the socials. There are areas where you can comment, so put them in the comments.
And make sure you check back every Thursday for a new episode of Hot Take Hotel Podcast, where we're bringing you the drama and the juice. Bye. Now back to the show.
Okay, next story. r/am I the asshole? AITA for posting on Instagram that I was not this guy's girlfriend after he posted a picture of us together. I am 18 female and the guy A is 21 male. We are part of the same social group and share mutual friends, but are not really friends. Last month, my best friend moved into her own apartment away from her abusive family. We had a mini celebration at her flat with me, her, A, and 6 other people. We had drinks and took some photos. I took a lot with my best friend and a few with my closest friends before we left. Before we left, we took a group photo. I stood next to A because I was the shortest and he was the second shortest of the group. Few of us posted the photos on Instagram later that day, and that was that. 2 days ago, I got a bunch of guys DM me if A and I were dating, and I was so confused. I asked my best friend, and she sent me a screenshot of what guy A posted. There was a total of 4 pics he uploaded, and the first one was of his new car, the second of his car parts. I'm not sure what the third photo was, and then one of the 2 of us cropped out of the group shot, and the last pic of his university's entrance. He captioned it, "Life at 21, living the dream."
That's jokes. That's absolutely jokes. That's so jokes. Okay.
I was creeped out by this. We've never had a conversation together, and I was uncomfortable with the idea that he cropped everyone out of the group shot to make it look like we were together. I asked for his phone number, and I contacted him saying either he could delete the post or repost it without me cropped out. or with me cropped out. He got upset with me and told me it wasn't a big deal and that I was being narcissistic because if, in quotation marks, if I was some Instagram model, you would have begged for that. I got mad, so I went on Instagram and uploaded a picture of the group shot, his post, and wrote the disclaimer that I wasn't dating him and he was being a creep. I wrote in all caps, I am not his girlfriend, he's just being a creep. A lot of the people in my comments told me I was taking it too far and that I was being too harsh and humiliating him. He also blew up my phone saying that I humiliated him and ruined his social life. All his family and new uni friends saw it, and I feel low-key like I did take it too far. I have a lot of followers, 25K, and I think I shamed him too publicly. Am I the asshole?
Ooh.
Hell no. People have to learn. You can't go about acting like you don't got no sense, no home training. Like, he cropped a photo of the two of them standing together from a group photo, put it in a dump, and was like, life at 21. Like, you knew the intentions. You knew what you was up to.
Yes, I think he was wrong. Yes. I don't know if humiliating, because was him doing that humiliating or just creepy? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like she did it purposely to humiliate him.
Yes.
I don't know.
After I gave him the opportunity to take it down.
Yeah.
And he told me I was being narcissistic because if he was a model, I would have liked it.
That's where it gets a little bit crazy.
Boy, fuck you. Fuck your mama, your uni friends, whoever you hanging with.
He did not give a reasoning why he did it, right?
He don't need to. We know why he did it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You could have posted that group photo and said life at 21.
Yeah.
People have to be stopped. They have to. You cannot just be weird.
You can't just be weird. Yeah.
On social media for the hell of it.
I think what he did was mad weird, and I feel like he shouldn't have did it. Whatever. His response is dirty, but I don't know if boosting it to your 25,000 fans was the way to go about it. But he also didn't delete it.
But that's not what she tried to do. At first, she tried to give him an opportunity to take it down.
The fact that she didn't have his number even makes it funnier. Like, you posted somebody, you don't even have their number. That's the part that's actually funny. That's like reading between the lines. That's not funny.
And you trying to get clout off her name because you know she got.
So that's where it was. Followers. Yeah. And that's why all the guys hit her up too, probably. Because they were like, hey, we know you. X, Y, and Z is your man.
I would have been so embarrassed. Like, imagine it's this guy. I'm not saying he's unattractive. I don't know what he even looked like. But what I am saying is, if he even has to stoop to this low, what kind of person is it that now he's attached you to him and like y'all are dating and people hitting you up like, yo, this you?
This you? And he like ugly too, or like a dweeb or something. I think also too, that's where it comes into play as well. Cause like, if he was cool, I'd be like, ew, this is gross. But he probably is like a dweeb.
No, even if he was cool, I would still be like, get your life.
No,
like,
I would
what's
be pissed.
wrong with you?
I would be pissed any way you look at it. If he's a dweeb, I would be even more pissed. If he wasn't so, I'd be pissed, but like maybe not as pissed. But if he was a dweeb, I'd be even more pissed.
Also, at 18, I probably would have did the exact same thing because I feel like you're not really that rational. Like, you just like...
Yeah, that's a good point. You gotta think about ages. At 18, I probably did the exact same. I probably wouldn't even have texted him. I probably would have did it all publicly.
Facts.
That's how unhinged I was at 18.
Facts.
I probably just went straight to Instagram and been like, who is this motherfucker?
Yes.
That's not funny.
Let's see. What they say? Comments. Not the asshole. He cropped the photo. He uploaded the photo, knowing what it implied. You asked him to repost without the uncropped photo. He declined. His version of the photo was creepy. He posted the truth.
Yeah, it's true.
And somebody said, oh, good Lord, not the asshole. He was being a creep. Why should you be the one accused of taking it too far when he went as far as bizarrely claimed you as his girlfriend on social media? Which is a fact. Like, why does she have to be the bigger person? Like,
yeah.
no.
Why can I stoop to your level?
Why is he not the problem?
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right, I'm with you.
He's the problem.
Yeah, he's a problem. He's a problem. And it's why do I have to be the bigger person in this concept when I'm the one that's hurt?
Somebody said you didn't ruin his social life. He did by being dishonest and cropping photos to imply something that wasn't true. He needs to accept the consequences of his actions. You're not the asshole.
I don't know. I feel like social media too, when it just comes to certain things, like people, it's the entitlement. Like people feel like once you post the image, once something is live on the internet, you are entitled to use it or to do whatever with it. And it's kind of like, no, you still need to ask permission. Like,
facts.
Yeah, you still need to ask permission to like to do certain things. Like it's not just like, oh, it's there, I can use it. It's like, no, that's not how things work.
Bro, one of my biggest gripes. I have so many. I have like
So many social gripes.
so many gripes with social media, but one of my biggest gripes is just this idea that like you have no agency over your own body. If like anybody wants to do anything, like if they're recording and you in the background and they post it, so what?
Yeah.
If they crop out a photo, crop you and them into a photo and post it, like there's just a lack of like autonomy to yourself that comes with social media because people can just do whatever they want to.
I feel that way when it comes to the influencer concept, because I feel like even when it comes to like the influencers in the supermarket or like at a party and some things like that, like sometimes I don't want to be seen. I don't want people to know people I was there. So I feel like when it's like even the panning of the camera around, it's like I get it, but I feel like there needs to be more security where people are actually blurring things out. Like people don't take and I've made social videos that I've had to blur things out, and it is a very big extra step, but I feel like people don't want to take it because it's too much work. Like
like you just popped up in the back of and God forbid you on the run or you like
then it's dangerous.
In witness protection. Like stay low.
Wait, have you ever heard of the case? I'm probably gonna butcher it a little bit, but a murder had happened, and this guy got accused of the murder. Simultaneously, he had an alibi, and they couldn't like pin it. They couldn't like figure out the alibi. He was saying he went to a baseball game. But you heard about this? And then they found him in the Curb Your Enthusiasm clip. Look, I mean that helped him in his way, but like he probably was going down if he couldn't get it.
That's true. Even just like people who you get into an argument with somebody on like you got road rage and y'all arguing, and then some random person is somewhere recording you. It's just like, what the fuck?
And now it's on YouTube.
Like, please, can we have some privacy?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And are we allowed privacy or no?
Yeah. And it's also embarrassing too, because I feel like suppose it happens when you're like 18, 19. Now you're 30 years old and that video is still live online. Like I could imagine all of the things I did when I was a kid that if it was in this age, I would be canceled and acting a fool. But it's not because it wasn't recorded yet.
Yeah, we gotta really need this shit is out of control.
Yeah. We need some bylaws of social media, but we need some bylaws of people.
We need to get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Okay, this one was funny to me. Okay, this one is coming from r/am I the asshole. Am I the asshole for not wanting to change my Instagram handle to give it to my brother-in-law's fiance?
I think I know where this is going. Go ahead. I know where this is going. It's a last name situation. Go ahead.
Throw away because I have my real name on my main account, and excuse me for my grammar mistake. English is not my first language. My 25 female brother-in-law, 20 male, proposed to Tanya, 20 female, after 2 years of dating. Tanya will take my brother-in-law's last name. I did the same thing when I married my husband, 26 male, last year. Before marrying, I didn't have a personal Instagram account. I don't really use social media, and I just used my husband's account if I needed it. But after our honeymoon, I created an account to post the pictures, and I chose Mrs., my husband's last name, as a handle. Now I have 79 followers, friends, families, in-laws, coworkers, 11 posts, and I post some stories once in a while. I mostly use it to watch reels and keep updated on my favorite celebrities. Well, last week, I was helping Tanya with her wedding gift list, and she asked me to change my IG handle to give it to her as a gift and that it would mean a lot to her. I suggested that she can just add an underscore or a period or even numbers, and she said it would ruin the username aesthetic.
I feel her on that one. I feel her a little bit. Go ahead.
And that she never used it because she hates it. I was confused at this point, and I told her that I don't understand why I have to do that, and she got annoyed and told me that I don't deserve to have the handle because I have a private account and I barely use, and I don't even have 100 followers, while she has 10K followers and a lot of beautiful pictures with loads of likes and comments, that she deserves the last name more because she is in the family for a longer time.
For a longer time?
Yeah, they were childhood friends and high school sweethearts. Okay. And that they got engaged sooner than me. I've dated my husband for 5 years.
Okay.
I tried to calm her, saying that I already gave her a solution, and she said that I should use that solution instead of her because she already reserved the handle in other social media. So basically, like on TikTok and like YouTube and everything, she went and already changed her name to it.
Okay. So she's an influencer.
She was talking in a really aggressive manner at this point, and I left, stating that it was so childish and shallow, and I wouldn't do it. Since then, I've been receiving texts and calls from my in-laws and her friends and family bashing me, telling me that I already ruined her most special day. The whole family is siding with her, and they gave us the ultimatum that if I don't give her my handle, they will uninvite us to the wedding.
That's crazy.
So, am I the asshole?
No, it's not. It's not that serious. It's really not that serious.
It's never that.
It's never that serious for you to go this hard. It's for her to go this hard. Like, it's never this serious for her to go this hard. Like it's never that serious. Messing up the aesthetic is jokes. Because I understand what she's saying too. Because I don't like thingies, but I understand.
What fucking world are we living in? Like,
that's.
I want to be calm. I really want to be calm because.
Yeah,
but this shit gets me worked up because people are so crazy.
Yeah, that's insane. And I almost feel bad, not almost, I do feel bad for the sister because at the same time, it's like, now you got everybody against you. And it's like, y'all, like, over Instagram, like uninvited to a wedding over Instagram handle was crazy. And that's the other episode we were talking about, like doing permanent things for temporary solutions is like, you're going to do all of this, uninvite me, whatever, and now we're going to be beefing for the rest of our life.
We beefing for the rest of our life over Instagram handle.
That will probably not be around in 12 more years.
Like, what are we talking about?
That's so silly. That's so silly.
Would you give your handle up?
Probably so. I don't really care. Honestly, I don't put too much I don't put too much feeling into Instagram for me to do it like that. I think if somebody said like a phone number situation, maybe I'll be a little more like, I'm not giving my phone number to nobody, but I feel like Instagram is Instagram. You're going to find me, you're going to find me.
I feel she probably would have given the handle up if she didn't come so entitled. Like, I probably would be like, yeah, sure. Like, you can have it. Because I'm quite literally just using this to throw around.
Exactly.
But I think her entitlement to it of being like, well, I've been in this family longer.
Yeah, that's where it gets crazy.
I have more followers than you and X, Y, and Z. It's like, girl.
I wonder also too, like, just again, the approach. I feel like if she would have came out and said, hey, I want to cap all the social connected for, because I feel like she's an influencer. I could be wrong, but I feel like she's influencer. She's trying to be. So if she said to hey, I'm just trying to have everything connected, so it's like I can grow my following. I feel like then I would have been like, all right, fine. But you saying like I've been here longer, I did this, is kind of like, all right, girl, like now you're taking it too far. Now you're gonna sit in your
I'm pissed.
Now I'm pissed, and now you're gonna sit with your old name. Yeah. Damn.
And add the underscore.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate though. Is the other girl being too? It's just Instagram. Is the other girl being too uptight about it? It's just Instagram, it's just a name. You don't really care about it. You don't even care about social. You only use it for reels. So like, why does she need to go so much in depth about it when you don't really even care about it as much as she does?
No, I feel that, but also at the same time, I just think that people, I don't know, because is living in these delusions that I just can't get behind. Like, you're in a delusional state if you think that you are entitled to an Instagram name. Like, bitch, we both missing such and such.
Yeah. Facts.
I am as much as missing such and such as you are.
Yeah, facts. This is my daddy. This is my daddy's last name. That's true.
Wait, no, not nobody's daddy's last name.
No, it's a sister.
No.
Yes, this is a sister.
It's sister-in-law.
Sister.
They're married to brothers.
Yes, my bad. Yes. So yeah, true. Damn.
No, if it was my daddy's last name, bitch, fuck you. But no, they're sisters. So like they're married to brothers. So they both took the husband's last name.
Which is crazy to think that they are potentially going to break up a brother relationship over this. Because if the in-laws are involved, that means the brothers are involved too. And I feel like you have to side with your wives to some extent, even if you don't agree. So it's like, now we beefing.
And unfortunately, one would hope that it didn't have to be this way. But unfortunately, I also feel like if she gives in now,
she a punk.
She is like, they just gonna walk all over you. Like, I would never be comfortable with these group of people ever again.
Yeah, me too. I feel that.
Because y'all bully me out of my Instagram name.
Out of my Instagram name.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, and I feel like a piece of that is why she's not giving it up. Like, she's like, no, she probably does not even care about it, but a piece of her is like, no, like, you're not gonna bully me out of something that's mine. Like, it is what it is. It's not that serious.
I guess I probably would never like you after this. Even if I gave you an Instagram handle, if I don't get an Instagram handle, if time passes, like, I'm just never gonna fuck with you. Which is crazy.
The thing about it is like, then how do you maneuver around that? Like, hating your husband's family, like, how do you even like maneuver through that? Like, how do you go to cookouts and go to birthdays and things like that? You don't like them. Like, I feel like it's sometimes hating them puts more stress on you than it does them. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh, for sure.
I feel like now you're just signed up for that. Just divorce them.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like a tense situation
all the time. Like, oh, just the thought of that makes me want to vomit.
Facts.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
So the comment says, "Not the asshole. If an Insta handle can ruin her wedding, I really feel for the guy she's getting married to."
Facts.
Facts. Like,
so superficial. It sounds like you're married. She sounds like she's very realistic, and everybody else is very superficial.
And that really, honestly, is a hot take because I think people on social media just be mad superficial.
Yeah, I agree. Because I feel like, you know what it is? Just you can create such a life on social media that people, what's the word? Like, curate it so specific that like they think it's actually their true lives, and they get stuck.
Yeah.
And that's probably what it is. She like everything that girl was saying, she truly feels. Like, she was saying it because she truly feels it. So like, she feels like, hey, I'm better than you. I want this.
And I got beautiful photos to post.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Which is insane as well. Like,
it's beautiful. This is jokes. She sounds like
my photos are so beautiful that people need to see them. And so
under this name.
They need to be under this name.
Yeah. Also too, like just change the goddamn header in your name. Like, you don't talk about on your page when you have the name, just put your name there. Yeah. Like, it doesn't need to be a full thing of it.
Like, it's unwell. And it's so inconsequential that like, honestly, I don't think any of your followers is gonna give a damn. No one is sitting around like, damn, she got an underscore under her name.
How about she may lose followers because they can't find her because they know her through the old name and they can't find her through the. Because I think if you change your name, your old name, like your search solely becomes that. You can't say like also was this person. So then how about you lose money because people can't find you?
Yeah. Like, yeah. No. Oh, damn. She got numbers in her name. Got none follow her. What are we talking about? This is the next story. So next story is coming from r/am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for not caring about my wife posting scantily clad pictures on social media?
OnlyFans.
Throwaway, although I'm going to assume if anyone involved stumbles upon this, they'll know who I am. I'm 40. My wife, now ex, is 37. But this happened about 5 years ago and was brought up again last night out of nowhere and ended in a big argument with 3 of my friends storming out from a friendly get-together.
Oh, damn.
Because, like, what's happening already?
That's crazy. That's actually crazy.
I got with my wife when she was 25 and I was 28. From the start, she told me she posted some quite revealing photos of herself on Twitter and had quite the following. She admitted she did it for validation and for an ego boost. Fine by me. I'm not the jealous type. They're only pictures. Who cares? Mm-hmm. I didn't have and still don't have any social media, so I don't really know how it works, but it wasn't a money thing or anything like that, and she just wanted the attention. Around 5 years ago, when we went on holiday, she posted a couple of photos of us on the beach. She was sunbathing topless, and one of the photos we were hugging, so you could see she was topless, but can only really see her breast pressed against me. And the second one was a selfie I took where we were both on loungers. She was on the one behind me and had her arm over her breast, covering them with a drink in the other hand. Okay. A few hours later, I get a message from my friend with screenshots of probably 7 or 8 photos saying, "Do you know that X is posting these photos online?" I said, "Yeah, so what?" He replied saying, "You're making us look bad." I sent back a question mark, and he never replied. I didn't get what he meant and left it at that. Cut to yesterday. We were at a barbecue and said friend's wife asked me if I had heard from X recently. I said, yeah, I heard from her last night. She's in Vietnam at the minute. My friend then piped up saying, still being an attention slag on Twitter, I see. I got a bit cross and his wife said, don't worry about him. You just think differently. He doesn't like me wearing anything showy. I said, so that's what that was about. I was making you look like a jealous, controlling prick.
Ooh.
It all kicked off, and then a couple of other friends backed him saying it's not normal. It made them look bad for not wanting their wives to get attention or comments. And then one said the photos made his wife feel ugly.
Oh, so this is not my problem. This is your problem.
I said none of that was any of my concern or problem, and I can't control what anyone posts on social media or what people comment, and even less how posts make others feel. I said the insecurities aren't my problem, and I won't apologize or feel bad that something like a bit of tit didn't bother me. Okay. They ended up leaving, and my friend group is pretty split. And the consensus seems to be, while it's not wrong, it's not normal. And someone even said, next partner you get, be a little bit more aware of what they post and how it impacts others' relationships. Am I the asshole for not caring?
No, you're not the asshole for not caring. There's
Once
nothing to do with you.
again,
Has nothing to do with you.
the
Nothing to do with you.
delusion,
Yeah, it has nothing to do with you.
the delusion.
This hasn't, literally, you are upset of what my person is posting because it's making you look away. That has nothing to do with you. I would understand if they were upset because they felt like it was like more disrespectful to him. Like, you're not on social, you're such a whatever type of person. We feel like this is not showing you in the right light. I will then agree with his friends. But you're mad because your wife feel ugly? What that got to do with me? What that got to do with me? What that sounds like your insecurity. That has nothing to do with me.
People get on social media and think that they are the center of attention.
Yeah.
Like, everyone is centering themselves in other people's day-to-day lives.
Mhm.
Like, hey, you made me feel this way. Or even like when people make comments, they're like, oh, I think it's really great that when women cook for their man.
Mhm.
And it'll be 17 people in the comments, or like 1,700 people in the comments like, well, I think.
Mhm.
And it's like,
I didn't ask you what you think. I just said this is
who
what I like.
gives a damn?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you're not the center
Mhm.
of
The content or the situation. Yeah.
everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how you feel
Mm-hmm.
has nothing to do with you. Now, that being said, I've gotten on social media, which I'm sure most people have,
Mhm.
and been like, oh, this made me feel away. But that's my personal thing. Like,
Yeah.
I have to understand
Yeah.
that I need to like remove myself, or like not like the content, or like take myself away from it.
Close the app.
Yeah.
Like, I
Close
feel
that.
like people don't close the app. If you feel a way about something, if something is not servicing you, remove yourself from it, block it, delete it, or close the app. It is really not that hard. I feel like people feel like they have to be on it 24/7 no matter what, and that they feel like they have to do it. Like, no. And I feel like in this situation too, like, if she likes to show her body off, let her show her body off. I don't think that's a problem whatsoever. And especially if that's her prerogative, like,
Yeah.
girl, do your thing. But if her man doesn't have a problem with it, then it's nobody else's business.
Like, how entitled do you have to be to assume that someone else should change what they do on their
Mhm.
personal social media
Because-
in order to make your life better?
Mhm, mhm.
Have you lost your damn mind?
Yeah, I agree. Also, like, especially too, because she's not doing it for money or anything. She's just doing it because she liked the way she looked, and she's doing it. Like,
And even if she was doing it for money,
that's her job. That's true. That's
What
what
the
she
hell
wanted to
does
do.
it
That's
have
how
to
to
do
do
with
with you.
you?
Yeah. Telling me he's making my wife feel insecure is crazy.
so next time you get a partner, you should think about that.
Think about my friends. Think about how my friends' partners are gonna look. That's insane.
You know what? What I'm realizing in this moment right now, I am not controlled enough for situations like this. Cause
Yeah. I don't have it.
my mind is saying fight.
Yeah. Honestly, I see why people stomped out because I'd have been like, I'm getting the fuck out of it. And I also don't know how to not talk. So I would just be babbling, like,
Yeah.
I'm ready to go.
Like, this would have went
Yeah, it's
to
just at
another
that level.
a level
Yeah.
that it didn't need to go to.
Mhm. And I would have been the
because-
reason why it got to that level. Yeah.
Absolutely,
I agree.
because
I
have
agree.
you lost your
Yeah,
mind?
I agree. That's insane. I've never heard something like that. Like, I've never heard like, hey, think about your friends when you're doing, Like, what, like, when it has nothing, yes, think about your friends, but when it has nothing to do with you, like, why am I thinking about you? Like,
And then to me, also not like threatening, but it seems like it's like the
Threatening.
energy was threatening.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, next time you get with somebody, make sure you're thinking about me.
or not, we're not gonna be friends no more. Then I don't need to be your friend anymore, sir. Like, what are we doing? Like, oh, that sucks. That's where I think people have lost the plot, like you said, when it
Yeah.
comes to social media. Like, you're not entitled to people's lives. You're not
We gotta-
entitled to these things.
It's
yeah.
these phones.
Yeah. Put 'em
We've got to
Yeah.
put them away.
down.
I'm really considering, like, not for me, but I feel like kids especially.
Mhm.
Actually, I'm gonna save it because it's probably gonna be my hot take. So
Oh.
we'll cut it. But no, I think that we gotta get to a place
Yeah.
where we can be fully aware. You know what I'm really interested in? I'm curious, and it probably is already studies. Like, I'm sure there's plenty of studies, but I want to know. I'm curious to know the overall impact. Like, I'm curious to know at what point do we see that social media is so bad for people that we like call it? Like,
like what level?
social media to me almost feels very akin to like hardcore drugs. Like, people are unwell mentally, physically, emotionally behind social media. People are addicted to it. It is ravishing the kids. It's ravishing everybody. And we're just continuing to like let it be free.
Well, I mean, they have put up laws. I think New York State has a law too that you can't be a certain age without being on social media.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like, I forgot her name. Governor blank. I forgot her name.
Hochul?
Oh, wow. You're a great New Yorker. I don't know her name. She did a law, I want to say it's like 2 years ago. And it's some sort of like kids under a certain age are not allowed to be on social media because of the effects of it. And it makes total sense. But I think also too, in America, there is also like pro-choice. That is a really big thing. Like, it can be illegal, but it's not going to stop it from happening.
Yeah.
And like, because while there are a lot of negative things to social media, there are, in the same sense, a lot of positive things if used correctly. So I feel like that's where like it won't ever be banned if that kind of situation. But I think it does need to be studied to see like what the effects on it. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, like even when it comes to like the bullying,
yes,
and all of the stuff, like there's a show on ID called Social Media Murders. No, it's called Mean Girl Murders, actually. And essentially what it is all of the social media murders. Like anything that happened with like girls, I mean, whatever, kids with social media, blah, blah. And it's funny when you look at it because it's a lot of kids who are like between 16 to 25, if that. And they are committing like real murders. And some of the stuff is like based on social, like,
yes,
and it's because they need external validation from other people because they're not getting it at home or whatever. Even if they're getting it at home, they just want external validation.
I could not imagine having grown up on social media.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't know who I would be, how I would be able to function if I grew up solely on social media.
Yeah,
like I'm happy that because I think I got like Facebook when I was like 12-ish.
No, later. Facebook came out. You probably got it in 15. School. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got it when I was like 16.
No, I was in middle school when I got Facebook, I think. Yeah.
Okay.
But we wasn't like on it all the time.
But I think that too, like even when I got my Facebook and Instagram and things like that, my mother never told me I couldn't get it. I got it. I feel like there was a level of being on it and not being separation. On it. Yeah, like I will go to school and everybody didn't have their phones out. Like, you know what I mean? Like you never felt like the outlier of not having it. Like to my point, I think I was one of my last friends to get Facebook, and not because I couldn't do it. I just didn't do it.
Yeah.
And I never felt like I was missing out on that. I think I got it because my friends kept saying, we have pictures of you, we're posting them, make one to get tagged into them, that kind of concept. But I feel like nowadays it's so unnormal to not have it that like people like somebody made a post on TikTok and somebody was like, let's normalize not asking someone why they don't drink. And it's the same concept with social media. Like when somebody says like, oh, what's your social? You be like, I don't have one. Oh my God, why? Like it's never that serious. Like I just don't have it. Like let's not make it a thing.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I feel like a lot of life is based around social media.
Yeah.
Like you can't even really like look up like places to go and eat or like
without
things being so connected. I hate that about it.
But I was in an elevator in my building. Well, two things. I was in an elevator in my building a few weeks ago, and I was listening to this couple talk. The woman worked for TikTok. I mean, she worked in the health sector at TikTok. I didn't even know they had one. And she was saying to her husband that like health on TikTok is such a big thing now because of the searches that like pharmacies are investing money into the pharmaceutical drugs. I'm saying that wrong word, but investing money into the drugs because they need marketing for TikTok because TikTok is such a search engine now. It's not even a platform. Like people like
TikTok is Google.
Yeah, TikTok is Google. So he was like, they're investing money into it to come up in top searches for TikTok because like people will say like, how did this drug perform? How did you feel? Type of thing. Like they have influencers. They're coming up with the package of influencers for drugs.
Yeah, which is a problem because anybody can say whatever the hell they want to say on social media.
Yes, it's like, not regulated.
These are not truths.
Yeah.
These are not like research-backed things that you can actually hang your hat on. These are just people's experiences.
Which is why I do appreciate Twitter. Because on Twitter now what they have is if somebody posted something, there's like a truth box that comes underneath it. And they'll say like, this is incorrect. This is AI. Or like if there's a comment, I don't know how they filter it through.
Yeah, we need that. We need that across everything.
Yeah, but they have like things else like this is AI, or they'll even say like this is not this celebrity is not dead, this is a joke, or whatever the case may be. They have a filter for. So I do appreciate Twitter for doing that, and they should bring that to
everything.
TikTok. And I think
TikTok, Instagram,
everything.
Facebook, everything.
I just think everything needs to be more
because
regulated.
people can just say whatever they want to say, and it'll be like truth.
Yeah.
And so many people don't even have the wherewithal to know when something is not true or it is.
Because
like,
people don't want to further research. That's the problem. People are too lazy to further look into something. They'll take the if you Google, is the sky blue? And the first link that comes up and said the sky is not blue, you could look at the sky, but because the first link said that, you'll go with the first link. Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Any regulations? Regulate.
Yeah, so those are all the stories.
Yeah. You want to check out for some hot takes?
Grapes. Yeah, let's check out. Do some hot takes.
My hot take today is we need some originality. Why does Hollywood keep remaking movies? Like, it's making me so sad. Like, every movie that I watched as a kid was so good and so original, right? Majority of them. Like, whatever, they were good. And I feel like now, instead of going to the drawing board and coming up with new movies, it's
making shit.
Lilo and Stitch real life. It's Snow White real life. It's I'm only thinking about Halloween because a Halloween movie, it's called Practical Magic. I've never seen it before, but as I was leaving the house this morning, they said they're coming out with Practical Magic 2.
Damn, Practical Magic 2 coming out.
Yes, with the
I love Practical Magic.
Was it good?
Yeah,
it is. Well, they got a second part coming out with the same people, and then one of the girls from Game of Thrones is playing in it. But I don't know which one it is. I said her name. I didn't really think about it. But my point is that, y'all, like, can we come up with some new movies? Like, where's the creativity? Like, where are the real directors?
I'm telling you, my hot take, I was quite literally just talking about this at work. And the hot take is, not my actual take, but for this conversation, is that they need to invest in making books into movies.
Yeah.
As someone who is an avid reader, the stories are in the books.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, the real creatives, the real writers, they're writing books. And those are the books that need to be turned into movies. Because I feel like it's very rare that I will read a book and think, I read this before.
Yeah.
Like,
no,
I've seen
never.
this before.
Never.
Like, they need to invest in taking books and making them into movies.
I'm just saying it needs.
I don't want to see another remake of anything.
Lifetime just needs to hire my girl Frida and make a lineage of her movies, because Frida McHadden got you. It's the best woman out there. Just saying. But yeah, like, I agree though. I agree. I love that woman. But I agree though. Like, it's just not interesting anymore. It's not fun to read those. I mean, it's not fun to watch the same movie twice or see remakes, like, or to see commercials of like another Jurassic Park. Like, let's come up with new, like.
Or Twister. Like, why would they remake Twister?
Twister, come on. So funny. FX is having a marathon of Jurassic Parks for the last 2 weeks because a new one launched. There's so many Jurassic Parks, I didn't even realize it. Why y'all showing me all? It's the same storyline. The graphics get better, but it's the same storyline. Like, come on. Like, we need some creativity. Like, we need to, even to the point of the books, or hire writers to do contracts within some of these movie studios to create those stories or something. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like it's just so boring. Like,
original.
Yeah, movies are not fun anymore.
And in that same voice and token, that's why influencers suck.
Yeah, because they all saying the same shit.
They're not fucking original.
Yeah, they all saying the same shit.
Mad unoriginal.
Yeah.
Saying the same thing, even down to podcasts.
Yeah.
That's Please, true. Like, we talking about the same thing on every podcast. We wearing the same outfits. We recycling all the links. Like, once one person posts a link to like an outfit, like, what's new in Zara, then all the influencers are wearing the exact same thing.
I agree too much. Sorry, guys. I felt that really hard, like very hard. Yeah.
No, but for real.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, just don't. Yeah. Nobody's original.
Yeah.
And you know, also what's really scary, I was thinking about, like, you know, when you get on a train or like when you go out into the wild and you see people and they just be having on the same exact outfit because there's just no originality in the world anymore. Like, that's so scary to me. Like, I used to like I worked in Soho, and I would be like walking around and you would see everybody would have on a pair of Sambas, a pair of jeans, hair pulled back in a ponytail. And it's like, there's not an original thought out there, which is why I have actually taken to liking to go into stores and like buy things.
Yeah. I agree
Instead
with
of
that.
just like seeing people that say like, oh, this is what's in the store and you just like clicking the link and buying it. Get into the store and see what you actually like, or like go thrifting, do something that's just look at
different.
archives,
Yeah.
get on Pinterest. Even if you can't come up with something for yourself, maybe go and look at maybe like older things and like get inspiration.
Yeah, I
like
agree with that.
I think we need to learn how to have inspiration versus like somebody just telling you what to do.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Be inspired, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to do
Copy it.
exactly.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think that's what the purpose of and very dramatic, but that's why I wanted to work in fashion for such a long time, because I felt like it was a way of like us looking at something that I could wear and then interpreting it, and we could wear the same. We could have literally the same piece on, but they look completely different on the two of us. That's why I love fashion and I love the psychology behind it.
Yeah.
And I feel like the older I'm getting, the more I hate it. Like I don't want to work in it anymore. I don't want it because I feel like everything is like recycled.
Yes.
Everything looks the same. Like some of the brands who are like the fast fashion, the low of the lowest of brands are not collaborating with people who used to be the trendsetters. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Like it's like there's no creativity anymore. People are just copying. And it's not even influencers, celebrities of it too. Like I feel like that's the thing too. I feel like I know you don't like the show That's So Raven, but like even with That's So Raven, what was so fun about that show was that she was making her own clothes in the show, right? And as somebody who I liked the show, but I wasn't diehard for it. But even that piece of it made you be like, oh, she made her clothes. Let me go make my clothes. You know what I mean? And it gave you that kind of like creative spark that you may not have had, but if you saw it on TV, you had it. I feel like the people, not even the kids, people just don't have people to look forward to do that nowadays.
Yeah.
Like, there's no translation of like be yourself. It's kind of like I want to be this person. There's no be yourself. It's I want to be this person, and this is how I be this person.
Yeah.
It's a blind leading the blind.
Quite literally.
Like it does really suck. It does really suck. I like this to go into the store thing too. I feel like that does spark some creativity, because I feel like when you buy things online, sometimes you're buying it because you see somebody in it, you want to look that way. I feel like if you go into the store and you try it on, you may see something else that may match with it or something of the sort. But hot take, it's the store's fault. The stores are not buying product for the stores anymore. Like, I can't tell you
consumerism. I mean,
like
everything's greedy.
It bothers me so much when like even on Nordstrom, like if I want like a last minute something or a last minute dress or something, that like if I have to filter it by pick up tomorrow or pick up in 2 days for me to get a good collection of things, because they don't put nothing in the stores anymore.
Yeah,
it's like everybody's lazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
so my hot take is that we need safe spaces from influencers and from content.
Explain.
Like we need places where we can go and have privacy and it not be overrun by influencers. I'm saying this because I saw recently there was this guy who was like recording a review of food, but he was like overly, like he was in the middle of the restaurant. It was like a big to-do, and people are obviously in there trying to just like have a regular dinner. Like I feel like there's just no safe spaces. There's no place where you can go to just be and eat and just have a regular fucking day without people somewhere with a camera out, or like, you know, like, and even when it comes to like film, right? Like when they are shooting movies, they are getting permits and they're blocking off streets. You have to sign consent forms if you're going to be in some things. Like, those things need to translate to everyday life. I should be able to walk out of my house and not have to worry about whether somebody random on the street is going to come up and ask me a question.
Yeah.
You know, or like, even like the people who be doing those like pranks in like the Walmarts or the stores or whatever. It's like, I'm just in here trying to get my groceries, and here you come throwing a basketball into my hand and telling me I should be trying to shoot. And then people in the comments talking about they ain't passed the vibe check. Like, bitch, I'm just trying to get my groceries and go home.
Yeah. I wonder though how easy, I feel like on the restaurant part of it is very easy to regulate. I think that restaurants, if you're going to have some taping going on, because when I worked for the company I work for, whatever, we were doing influencers. We literally would, when I would book influencers for the class, we would send a note the day up to that class and say, hey, there will be marketing being done during this time. If you do not want to be involved in the video, please opt for another class. Like literally in the class description, it would say marketing class. Like, so you would know that these are classes that have influencer X, Y, and Z.
And that should be a pre thing. Don't send me no message after I done booked my class talking about, hey, by the way, we're gonna be doing marketing in here. Like, and now it's up to me to choose another day. Like, no, we are people who should be able to live our whole lives, and it shouldn't be based around influencers or marketing or just like content. Like,
I agree.
Set that up beforehand.
Yes.
And let me know so I know not to choose that class. But to say like, hey, you already done booked this and you got your plans for this Saturday night, but guess what? Choose another time if you don't want to be in here with the influencers.
I feel that. I feel like in that case, we could probably sit you in a different area or something. But sometimes when it comes to the influencers, here we go. The influencer situation is a business. And I feel like people need to, if you're going to be an influencer, you have to operate in a business, which I'm thinking the permits and the contracts thing come into play. And I think it's not a lot of times where people are just like taking everything they can kind of get themselves, quote unquote, to be big. So it becomes so last minute. Like personally work with influencers, it is such a last minute thing. Like, I mean, from like 10 a.m. to like 11 o'clock, shit could change type of situation. And because that's just they run their own businesses. But I think if you're going to be a business, you have to be more strategic on how you're doing things. I agree.
We need some regulations. Yeah. And we need safe spaces. We need places where people can just be. Like, I think
it should be, honestly,
there should be places where recording is off limits.
I feel like that's what I'm trying to say. It should be illegal it should be, supermarkets or establishments should make it illegal to tape in certain places. Like if you are coming into a Walmart, you cannot tape here. But then also too is like, what is the repercussion? Like, do you get arrested?
Banned and fined.
But they ain't got no money. Like, I feel like that's when comes to suing.
They're a problem.
Yeah. Because even when it comes to suing too, I always laugh when I see people sue other people for like money. It's like, they didn't have money in the first place. Why do you think you suing and they gonna get money now? Like
consequences.
Like, how do you ever get your money back?
They're going to garnish their checks. They're going to garnish their wages, their taxes.
Their wages. You're right. You know what? Then you're right. You make sense. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. So I agree with that. We need safe spaces. Like, or bring back let's bring back real life. Let's just have like...
Yeah, let's just be real life.
Yeah, real life. And gatekeep.
We absolutely need gatekeeping.
Yeah, let's start gatekeeping places and things.
If you want to know about places, get your ass outside and find them.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Go explore.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Again, back to unoriginality. Yeah. No one's original because you were just letting people shepherd you through life.
Yeah.
There's so much to do in these places, in these cities, in these towns that you go to that you're never going to know about because you don't get out there and do the work.
But I also would say this too in that same breath. I think it's up to the places where these things are going to work harder to get people to know what they are. I think a lot of these businesses and towns and stuff rely on these social media stuff to get them going. Like a big thing for me is that the town that I moved in, I don't know anybody, know nothing, right? Yeah. And I could not figure out what everything's where I had to kind of just walk around. And for me, it was like, I wish that like, not to say a welcome package, but if you're moving into a town or you're moving to a building, there should be some sort of a welcome package from where you're moving to say like, welcome to the town, welcome to the community. Here's a list of the restaurants we have here. And I think that eliminates the social media piece of having to find things to do.
You know, there used to be, back in the day, they still exist, but like, I forget what they called. My friend used to work at one. They're like touristy. Not tour guides, but like you could go to, like if you went to a new town, there would be like a building that you could go to and find out what all is in the town. Like what is there to do here?
I think that right there is like the town. It's like not a town hall, but like some sort of that. Like that's their responsibility.
The thing that I always think about is like there was a time
where nobody knew
before this.
Yes.
So it is possible. Like just because it's what we're doing now, there was a time when you found your daycare based on word of mouth.
Right, exactly, I agree.
Like there was a time where you had to go into these buildings and find out what was going on in the town.
What was going on. Or even too, like back in the day, like when parties and things were going on, there was a time where people just passed out flyers.
Yes.
There was a time where like it was just word of mouth. I forget, I'm only so much old. There was a time where I did not have a phone and I found out what was going on because my friend knew because of something new. Like it's only in the last maybe 10 years that I'm relying on my phone to look for places to go. Everything else was word of mouth. Like bring that back or bring a little piece of
And that's why people be lonely.
Yeah.
because we're not having conversations.
Yeah.
Everything is just like, hey, let me go look on Instagram and see
What it's like,
what's going on
yeah.
this weekend, versus like hitting your friend up and say like, hey, what you getting into, or like,
Or try it out. People want to
Yeah.
see what it looks like before they try it. I agree. Yeah.
go live your fucking
The world.
life. Get off social media, man, and go live your fucking life
That's true.
for real.
Yeah. Have a good time.
For real.
But listen to the podcast first and then go do that.
Take the podcast with
Take
you.
the podcast with you as you're heading over
Yeah.
to your new life and your new friends and your new restaurant that you're going to try
Take
out
social
to.
media.
That's
This is
true.
a podcast.
Yeah, that's true.
Put your headphones in and go walk around the streets and find out what's going on in your town.
We love that. That was fun.
Yep.
Yep. Until next time.
See you next time.
Bye, guys.